Tyrone Bowman Live. Welcome to the program on tonight. Welcome to the conversation. So let's get right down to it. Former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo has officially entered the mayoral race for New York City. And video is from Forbes Breaking News. Let me take you to the campaign event, the first one that he had since making his formal announcement. Get it queued up here.
Thanking Cara, Mariah, and Michaela. Public service for us is a family undertaking because everybody pays a price. And I want to thank them for giving me the strength, the support, and the love to go forward. I would not do it without them, and I couldn't do it without them. Thank you, Cara, Mariah, Michaela. I look around this room. I want you to know I learned many life lessons these past few years. You think you get to a stage in life, you've seen it all, you've known it all. But it's not true. You live life, you continue to learn. And one of the lessons I learned was when you were doing well, you have a lot of friends. When you have money in your pocket, you have a lot of friends. When you're inviting people out, you have a lot of friends. When you are governor of New York, you really have a lot of friends. But then you hit that.
I don't know where these commercials be coming from, because when I was looking at the video, there were no commercials.
You hit a tough spot in life, which is inevitable.
Take that
back. Something is going to happen. In your pocket, you have a lot of friends. When you're inviting people out, you have a lot of friends. When you are governor of New York, you really have a lot of friends. But then you hit that. You hit a tough spot in life, which is inevitable. That something is going to happen. And you hit that tough spot, and you know what? Then you really find out who your friends are. And the Lord has blessed me with friends who stood by me and loved me and supported me and my family. And I am a better, stronger person for their love. And I want to thank them, and I want to thank all of you. I want to thank the great assemblyman, Eddie Gibbs, who's here from Harlem with our friends from Johnson Houses. I want to thank Bishop Findlater and Rabbi Feldman for your inspirational words. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Our host, Paul Caperso, the Carpenters, and Joe Geiger, the big man, is here. The big man is in the house.
That was live.
See what you did, Joe? That was the electricians. There are no electricians in the house today. Okay. I want to thank DC9, the Allied Trades. I want to say thank you for joining the team. We will not fail, and I will not let you down. And thank you all for being here today. We're here today for one reason. We are here because we love New York, and we know New York City is in trouble. You can feel it. You don't need to read statistics. You can feel it. You feel it when you walk down the street and you see the mentally ill homeless people. You feel it when you walk down into the subway and you feel the anxiety rise up in your chest. You hear it when you hear the scream of the police sirens. You feel it in the chaos of the e-bikes and the scooters coming from every direction. You feel it when you see moving trucks packing up your neighbors because people are moving from New York because it's just too expensive, too dangerous, and too difficult. We are here today because we know New York is in crisis. But we know something else. We know that we can turn this city around, and we know we will. We know the problems. We know the problems, but we also know the solutions. We know that our people need to feel safe. And we know that these politicians now running to be mayor made a terrible, terrible mistake. They uttered the three dumbest words ever uttered by a government official: cut police funding. They cut $1 billion from the police budget. What did you think was going to happen? It created a city in chaos. People got hurt. It was a deadly mistake. It wasn't progressive politics. It was regressive. 75% of the victims of crime are black, brown, or poor. They should have done the exact opposite. We need more police in our subways, more police in our high crime areas, more police to stop the number of recidivists. Because nothing works if people don't feel safe, and public safety is still job one. And they made it worse, supporting these democratic socialist candidates that released a wave of anti-Semitism throughout our city, which has been toxic to this city. And New York is better than this. We know that allowing dangerously mentally ill people to remain on the streets makes no sense for anyone. New Yorkers believe in doing the right thing. That was my father's expression, God rest his soul. Whenever I would ask him a question, he would say, do the right thing. No matter how complicated the question, the answer was always the same: do the right thing. Why? Because you always know in your gut, you always know in your stomach what the right thing is. And when you walk past a homeless person on the street, you know the right thing is to do something. You know that the caring, the compassionate thing is to do something. And that's what we should be doing for the mentally ill who are on the streets. Give them the help they need. Don't leave them on the street like you would leave garbage. We are better than this. It was never like this before, and it will never be like this again. We know that too many men and women just can't afford to live here anymore. And that we need to lower taxes on working families, and we need to build affordable housing. Now, we know how to build. Look around you. We built the greatest city on the planet. We built the Empire State Building in 1 year in the middle of the Great Depression. Don't tell me we don't know how to build. We just have to stop talking about it and start doing it. And government has to get out of its own way and let New Yorkers get to work. And let's build thousands of units and create thousands of new jobs. And let's do it now. There are going to be union jobs, of course.
What if your smile could go from looking like this to this?
Tyrone Bowman Live, former Governor Andrew Cuomo, talking about New York City
and start
and the
doing it. And government has to get out of its own way and let New Yorkers get to work. And let's build thousands of units and create thousands of new jobs. And let's do it now. There are going to be union jobs, of course. We are here because we know we can turn New York City around. We have already shown what leadership and confidence and unity can do. Remember how we did marriage equality and led the nation when nobody said we could do it. How we respected workers with the highest minimum wage in the nation when no one said we can do it. When we passed the best gun safety law in the nation when no one said we could do it. The best paid family leave program. The highest minority business participation. Free college tuition for the middle class. The most aggressive green energy plan in the United States. That's what we did. And that's who we are. And that's what we're capable of. And Paul Capurso is right. If you ever doubt what we can do, if you ever get depressed walking around this city, saying, can we turn this place around? Can we do it? Go look at the new LaGuardia Airport that went from the worst to the best. Go look at the new JFK Airport rising from the ground. Go look at the new Moynihan train station. Go look at the 2nd Avenue subway. Go look at the Mario M. Cuomo Bridge. God bless him. The largest infrastructure project in the United States of America. We know we can do it because we have done it. Government just has to get out of our way. We know we can rise up. And we know we can come back because we are New Yorkers. And we are a special breed as New Yorkers. You have to be to live in this town. We are New York tough. You knock us down, we don't stay down. We get up smarter and stronger than ever before. We did it after 9/11 when we built back better than before. We did it after the 2007 financial crisis. We did it after Superstorm Sandy, after hurricanes, after floods. We just did it when we survived COVID. COVID, my friends, was the greatest threat faced in a generation. It was life and death. It was as serious as it gets, and it was as scary as it gets. And New York, we had it first, and we had it worst, and we were on our own. And no one knew what to do. But what did we do? We came together, we stood tall, we stood strong, and we faced the challenge head on. And you know what? The nurses and the doctors, they showed up every day. Were they frightened? Yes. But they were courageous and they were committed, and that's New York. And you know what else? The police showed up every day, and the firefighters showed up, and the ambulance drivers showed up, and the utility workers showed up, and the food workers showed up, and the truck drivers showed up, and the building trade showed up, and everyone did their part. Everyone did their part. Everyone held their position. And we kept this place, this great place running, and we saved lives, and we led the nation. So can we handle this challenge? Can we turn the city around? You are damn right we can. But one more point. Time is short, and we must do it now because things are getting worse. Time is not our friend. And we must do it not just for New Yorkers, because there's something bigger going on right now. We must do it because New York stands for something bigger. It is a national and an international symbol. And at this time, when the nation is searching for its soul, when it is divided as never before, when it's questioning our democratic values, it's questioning the very role of government, it's questioning the balance of power, New York must show the way forward and remind this country of who we are at our best, because it all started here. It all started in New York. This was the epicenter. It is this country's past, and it forecasts our future. New York says that we can't run from each other, but we must run towards each other. That our diversity is not a weakness, but in fact, our diversity is our greatest strength. That our city brings people together from all around the world in one place, one dense place, 8 million people on 300 square miles. It is a cauldron of humanity. And we're sharing ideas, and we're celebrating cultures, and we're exchanging experiences, and we have a creative collective energy, and it is forging a community. Somos uno, and in that unity is the greatest strength, and no one can divide us, and nothing can stop us.
So you're publishing on Amazon, but your books aren't selling like you hoped? Well, here's why.
Our founding fathers said it in 3 words, said everything in 3 words. E pluribus unum. I put it all over the state, in case you haven't noticed. E pluribus unum. Out of many, one. That says it all. Come from everywhere. Different colors, different religions, different races. Come, and we will forge one community. We will be unified. We'll find the commonality, not the differences. And in that commonality is a great strength. We will be the all-star team of the best talent from around the globe. And that's what they meant when they said, E pluribus unum, out of many, one. They did it in 3 words. We do it in 3 words. And our 3 words are New York City. And that, my friends, that is why this city is unique. That is why it is special. That's why people from all around the world wear a t-shirt that says New York City. And when you go up to them and you ask them, have you been to New York City? They say, no. Well, do you plan to go to New York City? No. Well, then why are you wearing the shirt? Because it's New York City. That is what makes us the international phenomenon. That's what is the place that draws people from around the world. That's why we love this city, because it is the heart of the American dream. And that is why this city must not just survive, but thrive. And that is why we are committed to leaving our children a New York that shines brighter and stronger than ever before. And that is why we will do everything we can to fight to save this city. We are not going to let it go down. We are not going to let it decline. We are going to make it better than ever before. Are you ready to join me?
You've been listening to former governor of New York City, Andrew Cuomo, who officially announced his candidacy and jumped in the mayoral race this coming spring. It's going to be an uphill battle, and ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be exciting to see. But one thing we do know, things cannot remain the same. You can either complain and whine and moan and groan, or you can get off the sidelines, get in the fight, and make a difference. Till next time, Tyrone Bowman, never surrender, never quit.